Hello everyone, so it's time for another YouTube video obviously. First we have to address the obvious facial hair that is still alive and kicking. We can look close up. Oh, why is this unruly hair always doing this? Behave! Trying to be distinguished over here. Alright, so obviously I'm still sticking with the goatee even though it's wildly unpopular in my home. No one likes it. I don't really like it either, but I'm sticking with it because I made a commitment to grow this for the time being. As odd as that sounds. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Michelle in Canada who helped us get the EFU noodles. I had a coworker who went to visit Canada, and Michelle had gone to the extra effort of finding the noodles at TNT. I hadn't done that before. I didn't realize that at TNT they actually store the noodles in the refrigerated section, even though they're not refrigerated noodles. It doesn't say you keep refrigerated. I guess they keep longer if you do that. But here's a picture of some of the noodles that Stacey's been cooking with them. We've been eating them maybe every other month. It's been quite yummy to have EFU noodles again. And now I'm going to introduce a section of the video that has to do with Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft with my kids for, I don't know, probably over a year now. We play on Saturdays for like a couple hours. And one of the things that we do in Minecraft, if you've played Minecraft, is you build farms. By farms, I don't just mean, raising crops. Farms are ways that you kind of automate gathering materials that you need for the crafting part of Minecraft. So like I have an iron farm, a cactus farm, a honey farm, a whole bunch of farms. They're very interesting. Maybe I'll show some of them in a future video. But one of the farms that I have is a chicken farm. And the chicken farm is actually a very lame farm. Like it's not a very useful one. I just have a pit in the ground that I have chickens in. And then I run in there and I throw them wheat seeds to make them reproduce every so often. And I get a bunch of chickens. And then when I need some, I go kill some chickens for the meat, the feathers, and eggs and stuff. Well, the eggs they drop. But anyway, my son was like, your chicken farm is not automated. Let's make it better. So he went and spent some time upgrading it to make it so that you could automatically breed the chickens. Now, the mechanic in Minecraft is kind of odd. If you pick up a chicken egg and you throw it against the wall, so you smash it, you get I think it's 1 in 8 or 1 in 12 odds that chicken, it becomes a chick when you smash the egg. Obviously, that's not biologically accurate. This is not how we breed chickens, but that's the mechanic in the game. So my son set up like a machine in the game, we'll call it a machine, where it automatically collects the eggs and then throws them against the ceiling. And so the chickens can now, because the chickens lay eggs randomly all over that hole that they're in, they could automatically reproduce. Now, he had done that and we forgot about the chicken farm. And then a few weeks later, we started having massive lag in the game. So lag where like I couldn't eat food. So I have a little clip here that shows what happens when you have really bad lag. You're trying to eat food and you want to see your hunger bar fill up. So that food bar is supposed to get more food items. But with the lag, you have to eat like 3 times before it registers because the game is all messed up. And it was difficult because at the time we forgot about the chicken farm. I thought it was other things and I was trying to figure out where the lag was coming from. Then I finally remembered the chicken farm. So I'm going to go now and load a video of me in the chicken farm. And you can see the chickens are kind of all woolly birds, like Tasmanian devils, because it's kind of messed up right now. The golden orbs and green orbs that are popping up, those are experience balls that you gather to level up. And you can see my levels are increasing very quickly. The green line and the numbers. As I kill the chickens and collect the orbs, my levels are increasing. Now we're going to play that in the background because it takes me a long time to clean up all these chickens. We're going to talk a little about the cruise that we went on. So we went on a family vacation, which was really nice. We went on the Margaritaville cruise line, and we had a really good time. Here's some photos that we'll just kind of watch, go through. My son really liked the pizza on the cruise. He doesn't normally like pizza, but he ended up really only wanting to eat pizza at the cruise, even though there's fancy dinners and all those other things we can do. And I like the pizza too. It's fresh. They make it all day long. He only likes mushroom pizza. That's the only one he wanted to eat. And my daughter doesn't... there's a clip here where I think I'm going to try eating to see if the lag is gone. And it is not gone. As you see, the hunger bar is still flashing and going backwards, which is very unfortunate. I'm already at level 24. I can keep going. My daughter actually really liked the hamburgers on the cruise. Cheeseburger in Paradise is like a song, I guess, from Jimmy Buffett. So they have this hamburger bar or cheeseburger bar. And yeah, they were really good burgers. So she liked to eat those every day. Looks like I have another thing where I try eating again here, am I? Yes, and at level 26, I did manage to eat successfully once, but you can see the lag is still going on. The other things about the cruise I really liked, they do the towel animals there, which a lot of cruise lines apparently don't do anymore. So that was really fun. We had different animals each day. And on the last day, he used my sunglasses that I had left in the room, and he put them on the towel animal. Not really sure what animal this is, but I thought it was really cute. It was fun. So we had a good time on the cruise. We also, on the cruise, in order to make friends, I like to say this, we sing to make friends. I like to go do karaoke, early on the cruise, and then it just kind of breaks the ice. People will talk to you. It's easy to remember me because I'm in a wheelchair, obviously, and you kind of make friends that way. And we had some really neat interactions with different people that we met on the boat. We even met like some ex-neighbors that we didn't know were on the boat, and it was really fun to catch up with them too. So the cruise vacation was pretty good. I mean, the only downsides were my wife got seasick on the last day. So next time I think we'll try to get some of that anti-motion sickness meds, maybe the patches. We've heard that there's patches that are really good. You can see in the Minecraft video now I've kind of run out of chickens. I'm kind of killing the chicks. And they make a different sound, and you don't really get as much from them. But I think I'm almost at the point where I can eat lag-free now. So yeah, the cruise was really fun. I think we probably are going to do cruising again. We really enjoyed the laid-backedness of it, I guess. We didn't really go off the boat. We kind of just stayed on. The kids and Stacy got off. There was only one port of call. It was Cozumel. And they got off for like half an hour. They came back on. And it was nice and uncrowded on the boat that day. So we had a pretty good time. I think we are also... this last bit of the video here is just me cleaning up all the items just to show everything that was gathered by killing all the chickens that were, over spawning in the section that we were in. And you'll see at the end, like, how many items we gathered. It was over 1,000 chickens, I think. So we're going to have a little video of some of the karaoke singing too. I did a duet with my daughter. I thought she did really well. People were really encouraging, and that was really fun. So here's just the final eating to show that I can eat without lag. So I finished eating the item. The hunger bar doesn't flash. It's working really well. So that's that. And now we'll just go to that little clip. In the previous video I had showed my low range singing, which is clearly unimpressive and weird sounding. So now this is a video with me normal range singing, and obviously with my daughter. Yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet. I thought she did a really good job. She ended up singing other things later too. They even had like a teen karaoke night where adults weren't allowed, which was a little bit like, how come we can't go in? They wouldn't let me in, even though I was handicapped. But anyway, that was kind of neat. And finally, we should talk a little bit about therapy, what I'm working on, like drugs-wise progress in my medical things. That's really what these videos are supposed to be about anyway. When we saw the doctor, the neurologist this month, I asked him, because someone else had mentioned to us that Mayo Clinic is doing these studies where they're trying these cutting edge techniques for helping people with different diseases and illnesses and stuff. So one of these studies they have is this CAR T therapy. I think there's different versions, but it sounds like it's one of those where they take your blood and they run it through a process of some sort to make it, I don't know, do different things in the way that it generates B cells and stuff in your body. I don't really understand all the terms. I'm not a medical person. But I called up the Mayo Clinic and I talked with them, and it sounds like they do already have 2 people enrolled in their study that have my specific necrotizing myositis. So it looks promising that I'll get accepted to be in that study. I found some interesting information about studies too, is that, well, at least for this Mayo Clinic one, it's not one where they charge your insurance because they want you to be a participant in the study. So they pay for your travel. They pay for your hotels. They even give you stipends and stuff like that. So that's kind of nice. I mean, it would be a little far for us. It's like 4 or 5 hour drive. But we'll see how that works out. I don't remember if there was anything else we were going to talk about in this video. I think that was it. But I do feel like I'll be making more videos more often these days because I do feel like there are different improvements. Like one of the exercises I've been doing, and I can't really show it well, but I'm able to kind of bend my bicep and bend to lift up this arm if I put my elbow a certain way on my wrist. So it's a lot of effort, but I mean, I've been doing exercises like that, and I don't think I was able to bend my arm all the way up before. So hopefully those little improvements keep going, and I can get back to more normal stuff in my life in the future, in the near future. But I think that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll make another one soon. See you guys again next time.